That would be intense. You know, the right before.
I would break down.
You would. You would absolutely
I'd
break down.
leave the show, have a mental health crisis for the next month. I'm not joking. I wouldn't be able to handle it at all.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to membriash.
I'm Ashley.
I'm Mitch.
It's early in the morning.
And she can't drink coffee today, so unfortunately she's going to be a little more tired, but maybe the rage of Love is Blind Brazil Season 4 reunion will get you through.
It's pretty hard to raw dog the mornings without coffee. Do you know
Raw dog the mornings, it is. And I, unfortunately, am not sworn to follow that same trajectory. I am not raw dogging in the morning. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to gloat. I just need it. We can't both be, deliriously tired. We are going to watch the reaction, and then we're going to edit it and post it. We're going to react to the reunion, and then we're going to immediately get it up so that we can all chat about it.
We're watching Love is Blind Brazil, Season 4, the reunion.
Hi, everybody. Future Mitchell here. Just wanted to let everybody know that I didn't realize that the Love is Blind reunion for Brazil is all in Portuguese. Makes sense because I think it takes a long time to do dubbing, and this has happened recently. They don't have enough time to get the voice actors out. So if you've been enjoying the dubbing and you've been listening to our show, unfortunately there's going to be some Portuguese in this one, and we can't do anything about that. If you prefer hearing the original voices, then you're in luck because this is all going to be subtitled and in their native tongue. So just want to let everybody know. Thank you. Back to the show. So we're looking out for people being held accountable, receipts, new information, and I'm not actually looking forward to a bunch of fighting, but I'm looking forward to clarity. And fighting might occur, but they already seem to get along amicably at the last episodes of the regular season. So I think they'll probably hold it together.
Yeah, I think they'll hold it together too. I'm also interested to see if any of these people have already broken up.
Oh yeah, that can happen.
So yeah,
it does happen.
We'll see.
We'll
they
see.
have to get full divorced then?
They're married.
Oh man, that's...
Except for Patricky and Marilia.
Yeah.
They're the only ones that don't have to get divorced if they broke up. We're going in.
Olá! Começa agora o momento mais aguardado.
Well, right into it. No weird intro.
Nanda e Mark, esse casal que eu amo. E esse casamento, por exemplo...
Oh, these must be, couples from previous seasons.
Yeah.
I don't know who these people are. The kid's cute, though.
I mean, we didn't, because this is our first Brazil season we're watching. I love how they always have to say, we're successful in making couples. Although Brazil more successful than what we've seen.
Yeah.
Que bom ter vocês aqui. Tá muito ansioso.
Oh, they have them separated.
All separated.
So you can't tell.
4 cerimônias de casamentos e um término ainda na fase da convivência nessa temporada.
Oh, is he having mic issues?
Oh, so he just said somebody broke up and is still living together. Who?
Vocês, Marília e Patrick.
Who broke up and is still living together? Oh, that's awkward.
História desse casal que deu o que falar.
Oh, he's going bucket hat now.
Bucket hat. Is that an upgrade or a downgrade? Well, Marilia said, is it a nightmare? They wouldn't be the ones that are broken up and living together because they were never living together to begin with, I imagine.
Yeah, I can't imagine they started living together after this.
Oh, Patricky is embarrassed.
It's hard though. They can't see the people.
Yeah.
I would struggle as well.
Passa a maior parte do tempo no telefone ou dormindo.
I just don't understand they never talk about his job. They never talk about him working.
That he may or may not have.
And he literally is just in bed or on his phone all the time. I mean, maybe he took time off for this.
It
Some
could
people
be. A
do.
lot of people do that.
But I just would love to know if he, has a real job.
Are you employed, Patrick?
No shade if you're not. It happens, But...
Maybe he's self-employed. Technically, when I'm on my phone, a lot of the time I'm doing my job.
That's true.
Yeah, checking metrics.
You think he's an influencer?
No. I mean, maybe now.
Eu quero que você dê beijinho na foto, ou faça gesto de carinho caso vocês tenham seguido com os planos.
Kiss or caress the photo?
That's weird. Is that what people do in Brazil?
That's really weird.
That seems like a weirdly pointless,
Se esse sim não rolou e nem vai rolar, o martelo tá aqui na tua mão.
Oh, okay, they get to smash something, which could be the cathartic. Actually, okay, I'm now having fun with it.
Caress or smash?
Oh!
Oh, yeah. Unsurprising.
I figured that, though.
I wish that there was a bigger explosion with the smash, though. Like, just a shattering, you know?
Yeah.
I guess that would be unsafe. But you give somebody a hammer and you tell them to smash, I want to see pieces fly.
You want a big smash.
I want, like, you know, like those anchor rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Acho que já ficou muito claro, principalmente pra mim, que os nossos objetivos eram muito diferentes, propósitos de vida.
Especially for her.
Yeah.
I really feel like she
drove it,
instigated
yeah.
the breakup.
Yeah, there's no fighting. It was basically what we saw. They don't have the same goals.
E aí no dia o Patrick achou que seria melhor a gente falar o ainda não.
Well, she kept joking about like future Muriel, right?
Maybe that's why it felt the way it felt, because it sounds almost like she wanted to say no, and he said, "Can we say not yet?"
Oh, face saving.
Do you know what
I
mean?
She was like,
but he knew it was a no from her.
Yeah.
Vocês são amigos? Vocês se seguem? Vocês saem? Vocês se
A gente
falam?
não sai, não se vê
Não, nós não
sempre.
somos amigos.
We're not friends. Marilia is a lot more decisive about what the relationship is.
Yeah, he seems to be like holding on to the idea that there's like some kind of like connection, even if that's a friendship. But she's like, no.
Oh, she's like, I'll talk to him. I don't hate him, but like, we're not friends. We don't
Yeah.
like hang out. We don't chat all the time. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. I mean, that makes perfect sense. I'm not surprised, but and they're hitting us with the it makes sense story first.
Right.
Nem eu sabia que minha voz era tão irritante assim, tá?
Não é
Desculpa.
irritante, Maria. Não é.
That's what everybody thinks when they hear themselves for the first time.
Their
Or
voice is annoying.
Frequently.
Or it doesn't sound like the way that you
Yeah.
expect it to sound or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, I hear that.
You get comfortable with it over time.
He said the same thing. The
Yeah.
host was like, yeah, that's what happens. You just
Yeah.
get like super self-critical.
It's
I don't
actually
think
done a
she's
really good
annoying.
job for me accepting myself. Because I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, that's just me. It's okay.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay. I used to
Yeah.
judge myself a lot, and I don't as much anymore. you
I
know?
thought I would have more trouble with it, and I don't really.
Yeah.
Which is weird because I have very little actual self-confidence, but like
I
watching
know,
it,
right?
I'm not mad at myself
Yeah,
most
yeah.
of the time.
Well, and because it's two of us, I think like we get to laugh at our jokes again. So it's
Yeah.
not just me like watching myself. It's like me watching our interaction and
Yeah.
watching you as well.
Yeah.
Era uma coisa que me incomodava bastante. Então por isso eu resolvi gravar de boné mesmo, que era o jeito que eu me sentia mais confiante.
Okay, he's
He
talking about
should be able to make that
He
choice.
should.
People like Renata brutally making fun of him because of that is honest. It's messed
Yeah,
up.
yeah, it's rude.
Like he should be able to be however he's most confident.
Eu fiz um transplante capilar. E acho que no final do programa eu mostro pra todo mundo.
Reveal the hair at the end of the show. I mean, if he had a hair transplant, it should. Baldness reveal party.
It's so weird to me because like if men have great hair, great, but I just don't care.
Well, you've been dating a balding. I was balding pretty early on. It was mild, but it like in my 20s, early 20s,
Yeah,
and you just never cared.
I never cared.
Mas hoje eu tô namorando, hoje eu sigo namorando. Voltei com a pessoa que me largou pra ir pra Europa.
Interesting.
Whoa, that's kind of weird.
Okay, that gives a little credence to people being like they sort of already had things going on.
He did
right?
then, but like could he have been over that person?
Yeah.
Pra mim, assim, ó, eu sou super a favor do amor. Eu sempre falei isso e sigo batendo nessa tecla pra sempre.
Okay, she's like, no, they're good together, so whatever. She's not mad about it. And she doesn't feel it played or anything. Oh, she's being really Marilia.
She's great.
She's awesome.
I'm pretty sure she's great.
Yeah, she seems great.
Most of the
I don't
people
think.
in her life were like, she's great.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
not like everything she's gonna do is gonna be perfect.
No, nobody's
but
perfect.
She seems to be a very nice, compassionate, understanding person
Yeah.
overall.
Yeah, look at that, like, positivity. Those two, if this were the American version, they'd be screaming at each other already.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Somebody's leg would be twitching.
I thought
We live in lies, folks. America's all built on lies.
E com a gente,
Casal.
lindos.
Sentem.
Oh, they're bringing in Ked and Muriel.
Yeah!
Yeah,
They
I'm
get to sit
glad,
together.
but like this is a little strange. No.
That is. Khaled looks a little different. Like, or maybe it's because he's cleaned up for the...
Tudo bom?
Khaled.
Já gostei desses nomes.
It's that mustache. He's going mustache.
Is it not weird that they had them like off
Off camera?
and then they brought them on and then
the
they get to
reunion?
sit together but everybody else doesn't sit together? Is it because they're trying to differentiate because they didn't actually follow them?
Maybe, and also because people are mad that they did not show enough of their relationship. So they're like, okay, people, we're showing you what we can.
Yeah.
We don't have a ton of footage. We weren't in their house, but here you go.
It's-
And we'll bring them on. We'll bring them on.
It's
Don't get mad at us.
Garbage that they didn't show more of their relationship.
Yeah.
Me deu aquele choque.
Porque ele lembra muito um ex-namorado meu.
You can tell this is them trying to listen to the people, though. People want more Ked and Muriel, and they're giving us more.
Yeah.
Although they're mostly just giving us the same scenes they already showed us. I guess it's the recap.
I think we've literally seen every single piece of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know why we
These
need
are
to...
identical. I
This
don't
is
know why they're
filler.
replaying this.
Don't give us filler.
They just don't have enough for like a full episode.
Maybe. Well, I'm happy for him, though.
Yes.
Yay!
Uma noite antes de eu participar do Face to Face, eu não dormi, claro, acho que nenhuma de nós aqui conseguiu dormir, né? A gente tava...
That would be intense. You know, the right before.
I would break down.
You would. You would absolutely
I'd
break
down, leave the show, have a mental health crisis for the next like month. I'm not joking. I wouldn't be able to handle it at all. I can't deal with that much tension.
Yeah. The uncertainty really gets to you.
It gets to me hard.
The judgment or potential judgment?
Oh, no.
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 No. No, you'd be done.
O pessoal perguntou, Muriel é de vivo? Eu falei, gente, Muriel é de vivo, eu tô muito apaixonada.
Oh, Mary they combine the names. Jesus. Let's, you know. That's a little old millennial at this point, right? Like,
Combining names.
It's been done, right?
Nós estamos morando junto aqui em São Paulo e essa mistura já é conhecida da família da Muriel. Meus sogros é um baiano e uma carioca.
I'm actually curious to people in Brazil, like in the US, whenever people become influencers, they all go to LA. Is there a place like that in Brazil? Is Sao Paulo is like a place where people go to like try and make it in the industry kind of thing? I'd love to know.
Teve assunto que foi a frase do Alexandre que reverberou muito no lounge das meninas.
Oh. A sentence he said reverberated, that he denied.
Passado ali um tempo a gente sentou pra conversar e eu falei, cara, isso que você disse é pejorativo.
Oh. He's like, don't be a dick. Okay.
Ugh. Khaled is, wow, dude.
Khaled's a class act.
He is a class act. I really like him. Oh, and he's giving
him credit.
Yeah, credit for being a good listener and for handling it well.
So I think we didn't see that on camera, though, because to the camera, he wants to save face and be like, oh, I don't know. He's such a liar. That's why he'll lie to get out of things because he wanted to save his image. But he admitted it to
He
Khaled,
is a liar.
basically. Yeah.
Like, full liar.
He's a full liar. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
trust that man.
I don't trust him either.
Well, if you want to make bets on who isn't together right now, who do you think? I think maybe...
You think Renata and Ali are not together? Is
If
that
I'm
what
going
you're
to
saying?
pick any of these groups... They even talked about, they talked about not living together.
Yeah, that's
and then,
the weird
so that
part.
would be weird. Okay, I don't know. I don't know.
So then...
It could be
it's one of
Vanessa
the
and
others.
Leonardo. Is he a dog? What's going on here?
É isso, agora a gente se despede de vocês, infelizmente.
Say goodbye to you? They're gonna kick him off now? Lame. Lame. Leave them on. Don't clap them out. Let them stay.
Só que, será que foi sonho, Ingrid e Leandro?
Oh, we're doing Ingrid and Leandro now.
Now I'm trying to read their faces to see if they're like emotional watching this. And honestly, they don't look thrilled.
Yeah, they don't really look happy at all.
Yeah, even with Patricky and Marilia, they were smiling a lot. Honestly, they both look really
upset.
sad. Don't tell me they broke up. Oh no, I'm worried. I did
Worried
not
too.
them.
I think I think they broke up.
Did they pan away from the faces because they were too telling?
Maybe.
Oh my god, no! My heart just sunk.
I had forgotten, but Leandro had only been divorced for 4 months when he came on the show.
That is not a lot of time.
It is not a lot
That's
of time.
kind of the biggest rebound I've ever heard.
E olha, vocês tiveram uma cerimônia muito emocionante. Eu posso falar.
Oh, they're doing this like smash the picture
Oh,
thing
she
every
does
time.
not look happy. I'm so nervous. Or she's
Well,
acting it up. I don't know.
She might smash that thing then, you know?
E agora chegou a hora de você falar pra gente, Ingrid. Se você e o Leandro.
Oh, no. Oh.
There's no way they're together. They both look absolutely miserable.
They could be playing it up. They could be like, okay, try and look, don't smile once. Look miserable. I don't know. I think they're broken up. Oh. Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah, that miserable is real. They're not acting.
I didn't think they were.
I really didn't think it was going to be them. So I guess we'll find out what it was. What do you think? It wasn't her, right?
I don't know.
It could have been,
I mean,
I
it's
guess.
sometimes I think it's just like expectations and whatever. Like, it
Yeah.
doesn't have to be like one person.
O dinheiro que foi entrando, o dinheiro de trabalho que veio, foi todo investido da minha parte na casa. A partir do momento que eu entrei, eu ajudei o tempo.
Okay. This is why you don't, like, finances are tough. And if you don't own that home, I wouldn't put a dime into a home I didn't own.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just honestly, it
Yeah.
doesn't even matter how much I love that person.
Yeah.
If that's not my house, I'm not paying to fix stuff. Like, I'm not paying to renovate that house. And then expecting that I'm going to get anything out of that then.
I said it earlier on, one of the main reasons people break up is finances.
Yeah.
And they're fighting about money still here.
Right.
Ponto, então.
O que me fez terminar com o Leandro foi a falta de respeito.
So then they started fighting after probably the money stuff started coming out.
Yeah. And she's saying that he doesn't respect her, which
Yeah.
maybe is him not, like, contributing as much or something.
It could just be the way he's showing up and talking to her and stuff. She's very upset.
Eu te protegi todos os dias dentro do reality.
Oh,
She's mad.
Pra quem tem dúvida, o problema sexual era do Leandro. Leandro era broxa.
Wait, what just happened?
Whoa.
Wait, did she just say he couldn't get up? What?
O que você fazia, Leandro? Você lembra o que você fazia? Você esperava eu dormir.
Oh no. Oh no.
Aquela cena, deixa eu terminar de falar.
Diversas
Não,
vezes eu
deixa eu
falei
terminar
isso
de
pra
falar.
você. Diversas
Você não
vezes.
tem direito de falar.
Fala.
Oh my god. This is awkward, man. This is really... I'm feeling really uncomfortable.
Me too.
Oh, she's doing everything she can to be, like, sexy, basically, is what she's saying.
Eu pedi pra você não me tocar.
Wow, dude. This is intense. I'm getting sweaty, and it's not the temperature.
This
I feel
is awful.
This is horrible,
This
dude.
is literally awful.
Oh.
Eu via. Você queria resolver seu problema erétil com você.
Wow, she like hates him.
Wait, so he's just masturbating all the time and not getting physical with her ever? Is that what I'm hearing?
I'm like, I'm confused.
I'm a little
confused.
Me dá o nome, Leandro, do que você fez comigo.
What? Like, I'm confused.
Essa relação ela nunca foi amistosa, ela nunca foi saudável de fato. A gente nunca conseguiu.
So now he's saying it's not healthy.
Eu nunca, tanto que depois a gente conversou, eu nunca falei que eu fui certo.
This is so complicated because you're talking about like really complex psychological and physical issues that are relating to each other to cause this dynamic. My problem is I don't fully know their interactions here, and I'm uncomfortable like describing or even understanding what's happening between the two of them. You know what I mean? Did he like... This is really intense and uncomfortable. I think we need to take a breather, play some ads.
Pra poder construir a nossa família. O que eles nos ofereceram de amor, de carinho, de afeto.
Oh my god, I'd hate to moderate this. We're not even talking through so much of this because I'm trying to understand what's happening, and I just want to say this fight is very intense. I mean, I don't even know what to say.
I think it's pretty cruel of him to say that he like basically knew that he like didn't want to be in a relationship with her, but then he got married to her because that was a really big deal for her, that wedding.
Yes.
So that's pretty
trash.
messed up.
And honestly, the way he approached it at the beginning, where she said these things, and he's like, "We had problems from the beginning. It was hard and all this crap," which we.
It also is a little. It's a little rough to out his erectile dysfunction publicly. Like, that's a health condition.
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
whether it's mental or physical health, I kind of feel like that should have been up to him to say, like, I really don't like that at all.
Yeah, but then she's like, "What did you do?"
I don't know what that means. I don't know.
Try and get physical with her when she didn't want it.
I don't know.
Like, that's almost the insinuation that I'm getting from her.
Yeah, I'm
you
not
know,
sure.
after
Right.
everything, and honestly, like that is messed up. That's
That is
really
messed
really
up.
f***ed up. And it sounds like that's where it escalated to, but also like I don't fully understand what's happening, so I'm not like trying to like
I don't understand
you know
either.
make accusations that aren't real. I don't know. That whole thing seems incredibly unhealthy. That's really unfortunate.
It's really sad.
That's really sad.
Are they still living together then? Like, he won't move out of her house?
Maybe. Oh man, that was intense.
Será que foi tudo um sonho, Renata e Alexandre?
Well, they both seem happy, so I'd be kind of shocked if they're not together.
No, it was just the one couple that wasn't together anymore, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and like Patricky and Muriel, I wasn't a surprise. I think the next two couples are still married. Wow. I'm still shell-shocked.
Me too.
From the Ingrid
I feel like that should have been the end and not the beginning. Or like more towards the end, because now I like am not paying attention really to this as much as I should.
Que achei que ela fosse dar uma martelada nele.
Gente.
I thought she was going to hit him. She brings the hammer over. Whack. Okay. All right.
It's a lot. I'm going to stop clapping because, like, calm down.
No, it was actually not that. It was just like a passionate kiss. It wasn't. It made it look like it was going to keep going. And it's like, okay. She pulled it back.
Saímos e continuamos construindo nossa história. Temos uma linda amizade.
But we are still together. Oh, what?
What?
So are they in a situationship?
They have a non-monogamous relationship. What?
E a gente criou uma amizade tão grande que assim eu não consigo nem dizer pra vocês. Tamo junto ou não tamo junto?
What is happening? Brazil, you're supposed to be successful.
They're not dating. They're not married.
A modern relationship.
But they're still together.
So they like each other and hook up, but they're not exclusive.
This is weird.
This is weird.
This is super weird.
They both seem happy in it though, and they seem comfortable. She's not here like upset about it. She's very much promoting how okay they are. I don't know. And it seems like she's being honest.
Seguimos como amigos e aí cada entenda como quiser, meu amor.
E existiu uma conversa pra isso? Tipo assim, olha, existiu uma conversa pra isso? Tipo assim, olha, vamos...
I would like you to tell us what your relationship is, but okay. I don't get what the f*** is going on anymore. You know,
I don't understand either.
Why?
I'm so confused. Is this the language barrier? Why am I so confused
it's not.
about
No,
everything?
They're being weird. They're being weird. Stop being weird people. This is horrible. This reunion is making me sad.
You promised us.
I know.
That there were better couples. And maybe this is better.
We're actually, I mean, like, we've watched shows about throupling and, like, we don't care if people are in non-traditional relationships, but I just had such a different expectation based on the weddings and everything Brazil promised.
It's just weird that all the people got married or said yes, but then they're all weird now.
Yeah.
Everybody's broken up now.
Yeah.
The only people that could still be together are Vanessa and Leonardo.
Yeah. Right.
I don't understand this.
I think that's her way of saying we would bang, we like each other, we're single, but sort of we talk all the time, you know?
Maybe I'm reading this wrong, but it almost feels like it felt like possessive to me, where she wants people to see that they still have this like physical connection.
She's like, it's still great between us.
And she
Watch
keeps
out.
trying to like call them a couple, but then he keeps saying stuff like, yeah, we're friends, she's important to me. I don't know, it's hard. She's talking a lot more than him, so it's like tough to see what he thinks.
Yeah.
But it's almost like they're in a relationship that's like not completely reciprocal.
I don't know, you could be right.
E assim, eu tava distraída, né? Você é a Renata do Casamento às Cegas? Oi?
Oh yeah, she seems to be very, very excited.
Into her own, like, here's the thing. I'm happy to be on the internet. I do not want to be recognized. You know? I don't want to be like, you know? Like, that would just suck.
That's the difference between, I think, like, if you put content on YouTube, like, you're never expecting that, like, you're gonna be famous or like an influencer or something. I feel like when people go on these shows, that is what they're trying to do a lot of the time.
Absolutely.
They're trying to have people recognize them and like become influencers and whatever, and like that's a different mindset.
Had a funny comment from somebody. They said that even her vows were taken from somebody else.
Oh, were they?
It's some like famous person like in a song, or it was like their vows at a wedding. I don't remember exactly the context, but like her vows she didn't write.
That's funny.
She can't help herself, you know?
Yeah.
E que todo mundo deveria, todas as mulheres, na verdade, deveriam ser um pouco Renata. Deveria existir um pouco de Renata em cada uma das mulheres.
She just said every woman should be more like me.
Se colocar no lugar que você acha que você merece.
Essa frase merecia ir pra...
Is she a motivational speaker now? She's clapping for herself.
Please clap.
Please clap.
All right, Jeb. What the f*** happened? It's not about being narcissistic. You should all be like me, though. What the f***'s
You know
going
what's
on?
weird is I liked her a little more towards the end of the show, and like she just took it all the way back for me.
She did. Back to zero.
She didn't apologize for any of the things that people are actually upset with her about, and they're actually things that she should like apologize for and change. And instead, she just owned it all and said everyone should be more like her. Not good.
Ela mesma de palmas. Magnífico.
It almost feels a bit like a front to me, the whole thing, because it almost feels like she's possibly a bit embarrassed that she said yes, he said yes. She seemed to very much think that they were actually going to form this like marriage and relationship. And they didn't. That's not what happened.
And then here she's trying to save face. She's like, I am her from the show and everything's great. Don't worry about me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
Olha, se o terceiro vestido não desse certo, eu não ia casar.
Oh, I think they're just trying to portray her as difficult during the wedding for some reason.
Because she only had 3 dresses to try on?
I know, they didn't have a lot of dresses. That's why.
I mean, are people not bridezillas in Brazil?
Yeah, that's very normal. In America, people might try on 15, 20 more dresses.
If you get in the top 3, you're easy.
Yeah.
E ela, você e o Evandro protagonizaram uma verdadeira história de novela.
Hey, Evandro. Ariela. They brought... Was he there the whole time, or did he just pop up?
He was there the whole
Okay,
time.
He's behind the camera for me, so I can't see the men's couch.
Yeah,
really.
okay.
Oh, this season was actually pretty shit.
Now, after the weddings, I was like, oh, they did a great job. Everyone's in love. And now I'm like, man, are Vanessa and Leonardo even still together?
Yeah.
Maybe they're the ones cohabitating that hate each other.
No! Sorry, Ariella.
They need to swing that hammer.
I think they've told them to calm down about it. They don't want glass flying everywhere.
You're probably right. You're probably right.
Algumas mentiras. Omitiu muita coisa.
You should tell your prospective partner how many kids you have early on.
That's a big one.
Or if you know how many kids you have.
Also, if there's a big thing that you think if they knew about it, they might not want to be with you, like, probably you should tell them. Tell them early.
Early on.
Yep.
It doesn't have to be like first date, but like, you know.
But like pretty early.
Not like 2 months into the experiment.
Right.
Or whatever it was.
Well, in the case of the pods, too, it's like once you know you're serious about someone, like that's when you should be telling them all this stuff.
You're talking about engaging someone. You're not just dating.
Yeah.
That's the stakes are bigger.
Foi muito difícil. Eu acho que você poderia ter sido transparente comigo. Isso fez com que
I mean, she looks emotionally affected. Yeah. You can see it in her eyes a bit, getting glassy.
I do think a lot of her anger was coming out of, like, hurt.
Yeah, for sure.
It's got to be frustrating, too, that she's being portrayed as the liar when he's the liar.
Yeah, absolutely. There's the reversal thing. That's a tactic where you flip the victim.
Sim, mas a gente não se falou mais depois de tudo isso.
Eu não respondi aquela mensagem porque...
She did say that at the bachelorette party too. He sent me a message. I never responded to it.
Yeah.
And then they hugged. They said, "Are you well?" Yes, yes. Okay. And then they went separate ways. Oh, she looks upset.
It's upsetting because like she felt like she fell in love with him, and then
she didn't know
realized,
who he was.
that she didn't know like core things about him.
Yeah, that sucks.
Toda a minha sinceridade, de tudo que eu podia ter falado, de tudo que eu podia ter dito, não deixei nada.
What? Evandro, that's not true, buddy.
Not telling somebody you have another child for 2 months is hiding some things from them.
Sincero. É isso.
Independente.
Ariella with the eyes. You get that. You would be doing that. If you were up there, you'd kind of be Ariella, honestly, right?
Probably,
yeah. Yeah, you would be.
Yeah.
That's why it's hard to accept her sometimes.
Yeah. Well, because he's lying.
Yeah.
That's not what happened. He wasn't honest. He wasn't open.
You don't need to tell everybody, like, your medical history, what that weird mole is on your foot, like, all sorts of things. But you do need to tell them about your interpersonal connections and stuff like that, things that are going to impact them.
Eu quero saber se houve algum comentário de você falar que gostou.
Oh, they're showing her being upfront. I do like that she confronts people.
Yes.
Immediately when she has a problem and directly.
You would also do that.
I would also do that. I don't like when she yells at people.
Yeah.
But like, I do like that she tells him, hey, this bothers me.
Yeah.
Like, this is what I heard you said. And this is how it affects me. I think that's great.
Eu gostaria que ele fosse sincero. Eu gostaria que ele fosse transparente. Falando o que
Agora
tava
você tem
sentindo.
100% da minha sinceridade. Não tem Você sabe de tudo.
Why would you think that though? Even if so, let's just suppose he's telling the truth there. She knows everything now. How many more times is going to happen? How many more times are you going to let that like slide and be like, okay, there's something new now, you know? And that's kind of, she was already at her wit's end at that point.
I would have been done too. There's no way.
Yeah.
E ela, no fim das contas, a fada sensata da edição. Ela tinha razão em muita coisa.
Marilia just said that Ariella was the voice of reason and she got a little out of hand sometimes, but she saw shit like it was, basically.
I agree that she saw stuff that other people were missing, for sure.
Yeah.
But I just don't think she had to communicate it the way that she did.
But I mean, she was feeling her emotions.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
She wanted to communicate, and she didn't want to shut herself down. So she's going to communicate from a place of emotion.
Yeah.
And then when Marilia gave her credit, because she's like, when she was out of line, she apologized.
Yeah.
So like,
she
it's like
did.
she's somebody who's like, it's like erratic because you're feeling those things and you're ping ponging off the walls. But then you're like, I don't want to come out this way, so I'm sorry that I hurt you, and I did these things that were not great. Honestly, that's good behavior.
Ela é doida. Ah, minha ex terminei porque é doida. Ah, essa aqui é doida. Aí, pronto, cala a voz dela e ela...
Okay, but let's be honest that the way that Ariella was triggered on the show, it didn't feel like it was mentally healthy for her to be there. It doesn't mean she's like quote unquote crazy.
No, yeah.
But like the situation was not good for her.
I mean, by the definition on the show, calling her crazy, you're calling us crazy. Like, we do have mental health issues, but like, and you've been experiencing some of those recently, but it doesn't mean that those feelings aren't legitimate or that you're crazy. Like,
right.
We go, it's like that. And there's the pejorative element of that.
Well, and I do think some of the guys used that to try and say, oh, Ariella's lying, or Ariella doesn't know what she's talking about. Like, look how crazy she is.
I don't know if we felt that. We were like, she's triggered and out of line sometimes, but right.
I didn't feel that way at all.
Yeah.
But I feel like Patricky and Ale were definitely using that to avoid
accountability.
And then what are we seeing now? We're seeing that Patricky's back with the person he was with before the show, which is sus.
Ale and Renata are broken up.
Yeah, and Ale's just doing his own thing.
Doing his own thing.
Sogrão abriu a porta, aquele sorrisão no rosto dele, assim, ó.
Okay, they're together, right? Maybe the host cried during the wedding because this is the only real wedding. They're great. What can be said, right?
I think so. They both seem happy still, too.
Yeah, and not in a Hinata sort of way.
That was weird. That was unhinged.
That was...
Her and Ale both seem unhinged.
Their main character syndromes are pretty strong, and I don't like it.
I don't like it either. Look at Leonardo's jacket. It has
I gotta see it.
zippers on the arms.
Será que foi sonho, Vanessa?
Look at him.
Oh, could he unzip the arms and take them off? So he could do like a vest?
They're like those pants that become shorts.
Yeah. Total dad outfit right there.
I've never seen anything like that before. Because why realistically would you need that?
Yeah.
You know?
This was crazy, dude.
Yeah, they're going to end with positivity.
That's good. They need to.
Ó o dado que eu achei nessa casa!
Nunca usei.
Na mão o dado, a outra é o terço. Ó.
Die in one hand, rosary in the other. I don't remember that quote, but that's pretty funny. People are dynamic.
Yeah. Also, you're allowed to be religious and enjoy sex.
Yeah.
They're not like mutually exclusive.
There are a lot of people that don't feel that way, but I'm glad she does.
Yeah.
You know? And that they both do.
Segura aqui, que esse quadro eu vou levar pra casa.
Yay! One successful couple.
There's more zippers on his jacket. Look, they're on his elbows too.
Oh, so you can have any length jacket you want.
And his pants.
Whoa, he's going straight
He's
zippers.
Just zippers.
Zippers McGee over here.
E o dado tá na outra.
É o
Esse dado deles
equilíbrio
não
do
fica mais na
casal,
casa deles,
gente.
não, gente.
The zippers are interesting. Oh, is that like a continual zipper that goes all the way down?
I don't know. It's a choice.
It's like those pastry puffs that you take out of the container and you make biscuits. Are his arms biscuits?
I'm not sure I like it, but he went there.
I want to know if biscuits come out if you unravel it. I'm sorry, it's the same joke. I already told it. I'm done.
Eu acho que agora finalmente eu posso tirar o chapéu.
Okay, and he of course has to try and steal the show with his...
Que bom.
Tô muito feliz.
Okay, congrats. Okay.
It's just hair, buddy.
Good job,
I mean, like,
Patricky.
I'm happy for him if he's happy with it, but like, he was fine without the hair too.
Also, like, I don't... Why did that have to be the last thing? You know?
Yeah, that
There's a
was
little bit of a
weird.
look at me element too. He could have just done it earlier.
Also,
Unless they told him to wait till the end.
this is probably how it just goes, but like, I mean, he's buzzed and his hair's buzzed anyway. It just feels
You
less...
look at my head when you say that.
Well, because I'm literally like, I don't...
It doesn't matter
If you
as
went and
much.
got a hair transplant so that you had a little bit more here, but you
I
keep
still
your
cut
hair
it.
so short anyway, it's like,
Yeah.
what are you gaining from that?
I don't know.
But
Good job, people, I guess. That was a mess, dude. Oh man, I am so uncomfortable. I don't know if there's much to talk about because that was just wild.
yeah,
I feel a little sick.
I feel sick as well, but it's mainly just because I've been having anxiety for days. I don't know, man. I'm upset. I don't understand the Ingrid and Leandro thing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm confused.
That makes me really uncomfortable. Like,
I'm
I don't even know what to say
uncomfortable,
about
too.
it. Like, I feel really bad for her, and
I
it
do,
seems like
too.
she's the victim of at least like a messed up relationship. I don't know.
The way that she was so upset with him and the way she was coming at him made me feel
That
like it was
too.
more than what she was saying.
Yeah, like there's like some implied there and not very much
Yeah.
like it's specifically said. And then you did say like maybe airing his erectile dysfunction all over the world is like not the best form, but now she feels like, because even if it is psychological, which it isn't always, but it often can be.
Sure.
Like that's psychological still health.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
whatever. I don't know. That whole thing's a mess. And oh fuck, man.
And like, I don't
Oh, that was bad to watch.
I don't know, some of this stuff
Yeah, and this is like a year later that we're even at the reunion, I
right.
guess.
But it
Yeah.
I don't know. It sounds like, honestly, it sounds like it's worse than what she was saying.
It sounds, yeah, so there's like because then it's like, I don't know, some of what she was talking about is just like, makes me really uncomfortable.
It sounded like he cheated on her. It sounded like he like violated her trust in some kind of
Yeah.
way that she like
Or her
wasn't fully
boundaries.
saying.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't like that.
But I don't know.
I don't like that.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Do you know more?
I don't know.
Has she been like, did she go on anything and talk about it? I haven't seen anything, but
She's
like,
airing grievances here, so I imagine the internet might have
Right.
a bunch of it too, and because we don't speak Portuguese, we're not going to be able
Yeah.
to, we're not going to see
so
anything.
please let
Yeah.
us know in the comments if you know more information about what happened, because that was incredibly confusing.
And then obviously the Hanada and Alessandro's thing is just kind of like
Also weird.
And man, I came in here. I take back everything I've said. Last episode, I was like, Brazil's so great. Brazil is great, and this doesn't make it
Y'all
not
are
great.
so great. It
But
doesn't.
I thought there was going to be something more concrete.
Do you know what though?
I don't know.
This makes more sense to me.
Yeah.
Because I didn't feel like Ale was being like at the beginning where like he's not actually here, and then towards the end he was like, no, I'm gonna get married, and I was like,
And I guess they
"What?"
did, technically.
We talked about how weird it was that it felt like
Yeah.
that was such a departure from like the person that he'd been at the beginning of the show, and him saying he always knew he was gonna get married and all of this stuff.
Yeah.
That felt weird.
That's not what we watched.
So this feels like, to me, Ale is definitely seeing other people. I don't
Yeah.
know for sure that Renata is.
Seems
but
like probably.
I
They
don't
seem
know.
to be in a situationship is really what it seems
Yeah,
like. Yeah.
situationship, right. Which, that's kind of what I expected, was that he
Yeah.
wasn't really in a place where he wanted to be married.
Yeah. Thank y'all for being here. Love to chat with y'all in the comments. I just need more clarity more than anything. So if y'all have opinions or clarity, love to hear it.
Yeah, because this didn't really do it.
Yeah, it didn't
The
do it for me.
reunion didn't really do it.
Yeah. Like the video if you enjoyed being here with us, and then subscribe if you want to see other Love is Blind content or other mostly reality dating shows, occasionally game shows like The Mole.
Yeah, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
See you next time.
Bye.
Then I got it knocked, and I started going,
Ridiculous.
Oh, that was a tearjerker.
Hey, we're gonna go on a cruise this summer. You should come with us.